Late. What's going on, y'all? Fill me in. What's been going on? Man, I fell asleep, man. Man, y'all on my page. You the first motherfucker. Any one of the content is. We here now, man. We here now. Long live Flipper, man. Alright, late. Better late than never. Man, I was asleep, man. Headache last night. Man, shout out to the bloomers, though. Long live Flipper, man, though, man. Here we go, day 2 of the trial. This is my live from last night, man. I supposed to do it last night, but I fell asleep or something, y'all. You know, pardon about it. We here today, though. Shout out to the bloomers. This chocolate, what it do? Was tired last night. Tired, headache, good ache. Had to shut it down. But we still gonna get into that content today, though. What happened? It's a few things that happened in that letter that they didn't discuss. So I'm gonna still talk about that, but I just want to, come on here and fuck with the trial. Hope everybody having a good Tuesday. So, what I done came up with, though, just thinking about it before they start back, man, I think Cornelius might have. Remember his lawyer said he was a straight drop attorney. A lawyer said bro was talking to the feds. Man, Cornelius might have him a deal lined up, a Fed deal. It seems like this case gonna go Fed. You know what I'm saying? He might have him a Fed deal. Governor had him a deal with the state, because it was a state case right now. And like he said, Governor told everything. But who gonna get the short end of the stick for real is Mr. Straight Drop. Exactly. So the fact that it's going Fed, and in the letter, Cornelius said, well, actually in the letter, this is what was in the letter. They ain't said it in the court, man, on some real shit. In the letter, it said, everything I'm saying is for entertainment purpose, allegedly. In the letter, it told bruh to, it mentioned Juke and Gotti name. They ain't saying nothing about the shit in court. But that's what the letter mentioned, Juke and Gotti name, as far as money men, who were money men. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he been talking to the feds, it seemed like he could have deal with the feds first. Straight Drop ain't gonna testify. That's what he said in the letter.
If you're a social media manager like me, HoneyBook has tools that make getting paid so much easier.
Oh yeah. In the letter, like well, they already said that. You know, he said don't tell on me. Well, shit, he already done told on him. So whatever straight drop plan was to try to weasel up out of this shit, it's gonna be tough. I ain't talking about that letter though, Chocolate. It's two different letters. It's a letter that straight drop wrote, that Cornelius wrote to the street, to his people. I ain't talking about the letter that he wrote in jail. I ain't talking about that letter. I'm talking about the letter Cornelius letting people know he did it. That letter there.
November 16, 2021. This is the day before the murder, is that correct? That's correct. 7:15 p.m.
The letter I was telling y'all I was gonna have that member live about months ago and I never done it. That junk.
What's that?
That's the white expedition, Ford expedition, going into the garage.
If you're not familiar with the building, this is a little confusing here. Can you pause it? So that white expedition was going into a parking garage, is that right?
Yeah.
A parking garage is this structure right here.
That's correct. Parking lot in between.
There's a little parking lot here where cars can also park in. But the
Big.
actual garage, what we saw the white expedition coming into, was over here.
It is.
Is that right?
Kitty, Divine.
Walkway thing.
Man, appreciate you
It
coming
twists
through.
around and then comes into the building.
Shit, ain't nobody did nothing right now.
Somebody
I ain't saying nobody come here and say no word.
Black hoodie. And continue to watch. Inside of the building,
Inside of the building.
walking into the door there. White
Man, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe.
Comes into the building.
We just we listening to it.
Dark hoodie. Gray sweat, black shoes, white bottom.
We walk here into this camera.
This was like the Julio Fulio case though.
There's an elevator.
So spontaneous. These niggas crashed out. For real, for real. This was like, oh, let me say this. I see why. Shout out to Player Code. He was calling a straight drop, low boy drop. He gonna be the one that lead these folk back to the CMG shit though, like for real. Cause when Dolph died, all the antagonizing he did, making the videos and getting around them in the videos, they letting him use their cars and shit for the video. These niggas is crazy though. This is one of the dumbest crimes in America for a payday loan. These boys risk their freedom. That's why Straight Drop don't want to testify. He's gonna be through. He did some of the dumbest shit ever. Straight Drop got his money. Look at Drop. He still got the shit on all day.
White expedition comes into the building, walks to the lobby, gets in the elevator, comes up to the floor. The look. There's floor 8.
I remember these folks saying Straight Drop didn't have nothing to do with it. He gonna get out. Man, a payday loan. IOUs. Promissory note. These boys did a drill for a promissory note.
Gray sweatpants.
Buffoons.
Normal sweatpants.
I ain't got nothing to say about Govon though. Remember, we keep it going. We leaving Govon out of the smoke.
He got a phone in his hand, thanks to food or something.
Goddamn buffoons. Only people in history did a drill for a promissory payment. Promissory note.
Alright.
Goddamn IOU killers.
Now we're at 11:13 p.m.
What it do, Black Prime? We tuned in to the IOU killers. Promissory payment. That's what we tuned in to, the promissory
White
payment.
expedition.
White expedition.
But y'all tune in to Drop, man. Drop got his money though. If y'all think about it. Soon Drop was spreading hundreds and shit. Drop went on a video shoot. Drop got his money. Drop got the whole shebang. That's who That's who slammed everybody out too, though. Everybody was on fuck you time. He ain't get all the money, but he got 50. I bet you he got that 50p. Shit. Go back and look at Straight Drop soon as Dog got killed. Straight Drop had about a 50 piece on him.
And obviously between last time
He had plenty blue boys. Just go back and look. He got enough. He got his part. Yeah, they spoon fed Cornelius, but Drop got his money or some of it, and he got the videos. I think he got it all too. Just being real, I think he got it all too. They said he went to Juke, so if he went to Juke and told Juke, you know what I'm saying, that's they work. Why wouldn't Juke give him the whole 100K?
At 111.
See, I don't know about that. I ain't looking for the Juke truck. I ain't got into that. But this go down in history one of the dumbest crimes though. This wasn't thought about. This was a spontaneous crime. The money, the clothes, the jewelry, all that shit. Dolph turned up right after Dolph did. I mean, excuse me, right after Drop died. Man, y'all go back and look at the I'm sorry, right after Dolph died, y'all go back and look at Straight Drop videos and just the money and shit in his hand. I guarantee he had about a 30-40 piece for real though. With some new jewelry, new clothes. I don't know if the vehicle was his or what. He was in a track house, all type of shit now. He was definitely up. Shit. He was up. And then he was doing videos with rappers that he wasn't doing before. You see what I'm saying? He doing videos with rappers that he wasn't doing before. Man, all these niggas saying like they was just crazy, bro. Just this was not well planned out. It just seemed like maybe niggas were gonna slam each other out. We were gonna get somebody to do it, we were gonna slam him out eventually. But just niggas got locked up so fast that the slamming of each other couldn't happen. You know, niggas gonna cover their tracks. This shit wasn't worth it. One thought out, one well planned. Like, what you need your phone for? You know you feel like these boys just... Oh, I don't know if they talked about this yet, but this was something that was in the letter, y'all. This was something that was in the letter. How they got caught eventually. The dude that eventually stole the car and gave it to Govon when he got jammed up, shit, he told on Govon and Govon told on them. I don't know if they said that already, they might, but the dude that initially stole the car, I'm not taking no phone nowhere with me. If I already know we got some shit going on, me personally, I'm leaving my phone at the house. I know what I'm finna do. I don't need no phone. Man, exactly. Double tap your screen and access the like button. Kitty might need to be
Leaving the building at 241.
she might need to get her a ring. She come in with the right attitude already. She know what to tell her.
And now to the next.
Appreciate the members though. Miss Muffin in the building.
We are
Miss
November
Muffin stay
17th.
hold it down. Chocolate hold it down. Black Crown hold it down. Man, appreciate y'all though. For real, for
Whatever
real.
happens after the 3 o'clock hour. And now back to the building at 4:48.
Correct.
We are 7 hours to homicide time.
7 hours before the murder.
Back to the building at what?
And white Mercedes with the damage.
Can you back up a little bit, Sunday? Before we split this. There we go. We know that car, don't we?
That's the car that we located. That's also the car video that keeps clicking to the damage. Side ribbon, side panel.
Come on, man. They was on these folks. They knew who it was. So the whole 3 years that the world been speculating, the police been knew who it was. So basically what they was doing, they were trying to get these niggas early on to lead them to the big guys, to the money man. That's all that was going on. They had who they had from the jump. This was one of them cases where they ain't need social media to do the job. They knew who they had because these niggas were dumb. These niggas went and shot videos and did all this old goofball ass shit right after, and you know. And if it wasn't for Jamarcus, Spark and them,
Let's see closer.
y'all motherfucker played on Jamarcus top so much. I was just listening. But if it wasn't for Jamarcus, Spark and them, then this case may never would have got solved. Because when he shot them, it changed their mind. See, niggas don't go on missions thinking they gonna get shot.
Actually carrying his dog.
Niggas don't thinking they gonna. He got these kids. Niggas don't thinking they gonna get shot when they go on these missions. So it changed their internal clock. All the shit they were planning to do once they got shot, once they flesh hot, it changed their mind. Oh, what it do? What it do? What it do? Shout out to Tony Snow. Shout out to his manager. But see, them bullets changed their whole trajectory. This shit hot. You hear what my boy said? I'm hurting. Nigga ain't got time to burn no car. He got bullets in their ass. You trying to get somewhere. That's what happened. So shout out to Jamarcus, man. They clowned him. They said he ain't do shit. Man, I'm glad he never spoke on it. Cause it ain't about clout, man. I'm glad he never spoke. He know what he did.
Let me stop for a second. These people aren't from Memphis. Would it be fair to say it takes 10 minutes to get from the crosstown building to Makeda's Cookies?
Possibly 10.
Shoot, sweatpants, sweatshirt, mask, or a hat. Get the saunders look.
It was some I made a mistake on in the letter too. I meant to reread. Why he dropped step on before Dolph shoot. I don't understand that. Why he dropped stuff off before Dolph shoot. That's what you meant to say, why he dropped stuff off? Oh, okay, my bad. Just knowing what they were gonna do, bruh. It's like Straight Drop wanted the clout for the shit. Cornelius wanted the money, and Straight Drop wanted the clout, the fame. He wanted the recognition for it. Just on some real shit. He wanted the recognition for saying he killed, he unalive YoungDolph. Like, nigga went straight to a song with it. Straight boasted, and the song even from prison. Like, goofball shit. Just being real, man. Like, I thought when you do shit, things of this nature, you want to be quiet about it, try to get away. Everything about this was saying we were going to go to jail regardless.
It's hard for me to see them there. Pretty about the top of the corner. He's so good there.
Right.
The little kid. Sweat down, sweat shit. Now they're going in the garage.
This shit seemed like it was a trophy, bro. Like,
And leaving in the white Mercedes.
nah, they ain't.
Captured here, leaving the garage.
I don't think they're in Midtown.
Starts first this way with them.
At the end of the day, this shit was for a payday loan for Cornelius.
White Mercedes leaving the Crosstown building.
Crosstown. Oh yeah, that is Midtown area.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah, not Midtown, but you know, yeah.
From these videos,
Crosstown. Shit, damn near North Memphis.
More than a couple. Still shots, is that correct?
Yes.
All the same. Everybody right. Midtown, downtown North Memphis, Crosstown, whatever fancy word they got for it right now.
Slowed it down to this one.
I don't need number 10 more lights. Y'all get them lights up. Damn, what wrong? The little people that in and out. Hit the like button. This shit free. Hit the like button.
There, that was the safe zone on the exhibit.
Okay.
Cool with me like you cool with me. The old Sears building. I never would have knew that.
And this is from Crosstown, is that right?
That's correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember this shit there.
What is this?
This is a still image of the Crosstown video of the white Ford Expedition.
We offer that in evidence of station or something, is it?
No objection.
Oh yeah. This also debunked that mystery that Big Juke was talking to. Oh, never mind.
Expedition across town.
That's some different shit.
This is a photo of Justin Johnson on the elevator in the Crosstown Concourse.
I mean,
He has the Bass Pro hat on, his black hoodie.
I wouldn't even say.
Logo, black shoes, the white shirt. You can also see a snake tattoo on it.
Check it out though.
Does he in fact have those tattoos on his
Regardless, he shares some of the blame.
Okay.
You gotta think about it, bro. That shit there would be the obvious thing though. But in a case like this, they want everybody though. You know, this shit go all the way to the top. Yeah, we want the shooters, we want the co-conspirators, but this just go back. A lot of folks, like they said, everybody who blame PRE, who tried to blame Mia J and Daddy O, and man, y'all definitely need to apologize for it. The back door. Man, y'all done made some good money off this shit. Now, y'all should come on out and say, man, you know, I was wrong. You was content creating.
This is also a photo of across town from the video still shot. Justin Johnson carrying a
Thank you.
backpack he has his order with. Appears to be on the phone.
Next time, bless me with a bankroll.
Bass Pro Shop at Black.
I need to get that on the shirt. I used to say that shit so much. I know y'all probably used to say it too. Bless me with a bankroll. This shit used to be fighting for. I got the mic hooked up. I'm tripping. I got the mic hooked up. So let me ask y'all a question though. Do y'all think it's gonna lead back to Gotti? They said he took his page down, his IG page down. Do y'all think this leads back to Yo Gotti? You know, stole them motherfuckers. Don't do that. 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 Make sure you give me credit for it, then, right? Just as long as you do that. It's all good. Let me get a back on it. Give me a thumbs up if y'all think it lead back to Yo Gotti.
You had mentioned something earlier that
Yeah, they want to know where their money came from, though.
not so much on that screen where
That's the only reason they was letting straight dropping them do what they was doing for a little minute to see who they were gonna talk to. But like I said, in that letter, everything I'm saying is for entertainment purpose and allegedly. In that letter, they not talking about it in this court. Let me pause it for a moment. They not talking about it right now in court, but in their letter, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't. Anyway, in their letter, it said that Juke and Gotti had something to do with the money, but they not talking about it in court. It's kind of strange that they saying they calling Juke the number 2, but they not mentioning the number 1. But they know about the incident with the number 1. They know that it was some type of rap beef between PRE and CMG, but they not mentioning the number one. Ain't no way you go straight to the number two when the dude over here at PRE was mentioning the number one and the number two. You see what I'm saying? So that's just kind of strange that, you know, they steering away from kind of bringing his name up, but they bringing the brand up for sure, for sure. And I also, yeah, he might. But seeing, like I said, seeing that it's gonna be a Fed case, I think, because they already said Cornelius was talking to the Feds. I think Cornelius, he the first one to strike a deal with the Feds. You know what I'm saying? So everybody ain't gonna be able to go free. So we got to get that out the way. It's gonna, some motherfuckers gonna go to jail. Everybody can't go free. Everybody can't go free. Justin John, the brother, he ain't going to jail. If he do, it ain't gonna be for no, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. It's gonna be for what he did. Cornelius, straight drop. Man, these men finna do something. Go on. Something got to happen.
Maytag knows cats shed.
Saying something got to happen.
Which is why Maytag engineered the Pet Pro washer to remove 5 times more pet.
So something got to happen. Everybody can't go free. Everybody can't get a deal.
One of the suspects' pants is sagging.
Some people gonna just be talking to just be talking.
Or apparent photo of the pants sagging with the blue underwear. Same two suspects. Running away. Blue mark that is collected exhibit 68.
I'm a little late with it, but you know, I have to tune in when I can tune in.
My passes to the jury.
Who all think straight drop gonna take the stand? Cause I don't. He said he wasn't. I don't even know what you could possibly say if you was straight drop taking the stand. Nah, they gonna eat him alive, motherfucker, on this stand. Another thing. Straight drop damn near should have kept the lawyer that he fired that was the risen right. He would just help the person get out of a murder case that she had something to do with. So he probably should have kept him. I know people look at it because he was a public defender, but now he really a big time lawyer. Linguini, whatever his name is. He probably should have kept him. Man, y'all know I don't really cover Dolph like that much. So, but I said, I'm gonna tune in to the Dolph trial for sure. I'm gonna tune in.
Back to Justin Johnson. We've been talking a lot about Justin Johnson.
Here we go.
I want to talk about Cornelius Smith real quick.
Cornelius Smith.
His fingerprints were found on that Mercedes.
Good work.
Did y'all
That boy cooked everybody told from him. Right. He's stupid.
And did y'all talk to people around Mr. Smith, including his?
We did.
Did you locate
Everybody told but
pictures
him.
of Mr. Smith in which he was wearing
You
clothing?
tell a man to tell on one man and the next man will leave you out of it.
Assault rifle.
That man got up there and told him
In the past years. God, this.
everything he could think about.
Past years. We got pictures on the left that show Mr. Smith, I think, at his janitor job at the school. Is that right?
Yeah, it's, I think it was,
Man, when it did this shit on his daughter's birthday.
salon or something where he had on the, blue hoodie, it has a gap written across.
Blue Gap hoodie, and then to the right are pictures still shot in the shooting video.
Correct.
No, I'm talking about the public defender that he fired.
Same gap.
The public defender that he fired is the dude that helped Lorenzo Wright wife get off on it. He really a big time lawyer though.
Four still photos in this picture with the suspect wearing a mask and all four. Three of them are forward facing, one of them is of his back. The two left photos, he's in somewhere with the
Oh, facts.
crash.
Yeah, CMG payroll,
The
for
right
sure.
photos, there are the pictures from the
Man, I appreciate all the moderators though. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate everybody else that's tuning in. I know it's a lot of people, going live on the Dolph case and going back and forth, but I appreciate the blooms, appreciate the subscribers though. Road to 5,000. We own it. It is gonna be winter time, you guys can tap in if you want hoodies. If you want hoodies, tap in.
Cornelius's fingerprints on the car.
Yes.
Cornelius in the Gap hoodie.
Yes.
Talking to Cornelius's, or people around Cornelius. We interested in arresting Cornelius.
Yes.
Cornelius, does he get arrested?
Yes, he does.
Do y'all get in possession of Cornelius's cell phone?
We do.
Do y'all tag that into evidence?
We did.
And do y'all submit that to your people for whatever analysis they can do?
Yes.
And among those people is Jesse Brown and Michael Gardner.
That is.
We'll hear from them later in the trial. Justin. Call a video.
I'm pretty sure State Drive Lloyd gonna tell him, man, this shit ugly.
2-lane apartments. Interested in arresting Justin.
Yes.
Do y'all go to where he lives?
Yes.
Is he there?
No.
Do y'all go to other places looking for him?
Yes, we do.
Is he there?
No.
Is there a citywide manhunt for him?
It was.
Is he found?
He's later found, yes.
Is he found in Memphis?
No. He's found, Indianapolis, somewhere near.
Indianapolis.
Goddamn, pay that long. I'm still.
Y'all also interested in Justin Johnson's phone?
We were.
Are you interested in the phone you had with him at the time of the murder?
Yes.
Was that found with him or with somebody else?
I believe that was found with someone else.
Okay, in fact, was it found with his brother, Jamarcus?
Marcus. Yes. Johnson.
And did y'all talk to Jamarcus?
We did.
And did Jamarcus turn that phone over to y'all?
We did.
And did y'all give that phone to...
See, Straight Drop know more about, he know more than Cornelius know.
We did.
To look at.
He really was in tune with Juke. He was really in tune with the brand. So he know more for sure, for sure.
I forgot to ask you about one Carlstown video. Okay, so this is out of order, but asking the questions about Mr. Johnson leaving town, it reminded me. Okay. November 17th, 7 hours
If
after.
you get Straight Drop to talk, then you know where the real bread came from. They were even sloppy for having this nigga around, like, after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think a nigga know about that all the way up top, that he done did something like this? So let's say this.
Outside's on this
They did this.
You're so far away, but
Juke know he did it. You don't think Gotti know? Or you think they just kept that information away from Gotti? If the nigga that's around the camp is the one that did that. Let's talk about that. Do y'all think the CMG camp knew that? Because the streets talk now, and y'all seen what was going on. So how many folks around CMG sloppy? These folks really just said they didn't give a fuck. That's what that showed. Man, it's crazy. In 2024, they doing shit like
it's that
this.
middle ground between the parking garage and the building. And with the lights and stuff, the blur and everything, things become clearer when we walk in the building.
Crazy. I'm still doing shit like that in 2024.
I'm in the yellow hoodie now, right?
Correct.
The more I think about it,
Or is it 2 lanes?
it's definitely gonna be a CMG Rico. They were hungry, but it's gonna be they had this man around after he done this shit. So like I said, how much do how Gotti don't know about it? How other niggas around CMG, the artists, don't know about it, seeing that the streets talk, how they always do.
It's 7 hours after the murder.
Crazy, man. So Real TV, Night One, what it do? Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the like button, go check out some of the other content. We just following the YoungDolph case right now. Look like commentary on it.
Bags packed.
Exactly. Told it all. These boys go straight to the studio, do some flaw shit, and go straight to the booth. So that's what I'm saying. The whole camp knew about this shit. The whole camp, allegedly. I'm just saying they probably did. You know what I'm saying? It seems though that, man, the streets talk though. The streets talk, man. We from a small city. So ain't no way a nigga not knowing what's going on. Somebody, if bruh knew, it's more than 3-4 people knew about it, man. Shit, everybody knew about it. On some real shit. Soon as it was done, already 1, 2, 3. Shit, you got probably 5 people knew about it within an hour or so, man. You never knew who all knew about this shit. Then, you know, the world knew about it because it's such a big deal, but you don't think nobody never told bruh or never told these men that this was this. That's hard to believe. That's hard to believe. I wouldn't want to be nowhere attached to this sloppy ass shit. Right now, a lot that men done built and worked for could be in jeopardy right now because this shit's sloppy. This sloppy, man. Niggas were playing with too much money to do sloppy shit like this.
He has social media though too. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And did you and Detective Browning subpoena and obtain some of his social media?
It was.
His Instagram, his Facebook?
Yes.
And after the murder, until the time that he's in custody in Indianapolis, are y'all able to obtain images that he posts to social media?
They were obtained from phone.
And Detective Brown,
Yes.
maybe the expert on this stuff.
Yes, he is.
All right, we'll see those later with Detective Brown.
I wonder what it was Zab at. Somebody he ain't do that. They owe CEO Bobby an apology too.
Murder weapons
Shit.
ever found?
No.
Big Jook. His name came up in this, is that correct?
That's correct.
And someone has testified to this already, but Big Jook is now deceased, is that correct?
That shit was sloppy.
Since he's deceased, he cannot be
That
prosecuted.
shit was sloppy, bro. Them folk got caught. Them folk had all this footage on them, bro. That shit was sloppy, bro. Social media then saw this case. The police saw this case. Social media said all type of shit, Young Money. This shit was sloppy. See, I know these might be some of your friends. This shit was sloppy, homie. I forgot. This shit was sloppy. Face it. Shit was sloppy. This shit was sloppy. This shit was sloppy, bro. They did some spontaneous shit. They was just riding around looking for whoever. This shit was sloppy. What if they would have went
recess to 145.
Shit was sloppy, bro. You ain't gotta watch this shit. Just watch the case, man. Somebody you ain't been watching. Just watch the case. Just what's going on. This shit sloppy. This shit was sloppy, bro. We said going 145. 15 minutes. 10-minute reset. You know, that shit was sloppy. No, it's up to, what time is it? I can't tell the time. That shit was sloppy though, bro. Said they was finna go west. Wood sound like they was finna go Exactly. They was finna go to Westwood. Seen Dolph. I'm finna put another little John on. If y'all don't mind, I'm finna put the Cornelius John on. Finna go to Westwood. Seen Dolph. And went with his move. That shit was spontaneous. It's all good, G. It's all good. I fell asleep. It's all good. That shit was spontaneous, man. There wasn't no plan. Anytime you only do spontaneous shit when, anyway, that shit was spontaneous, bro. It wasn't well thought out. Yeah, bro. That shit was spontaneous, bro. There wasn't no, man, come on, bro. All this shit was for nothing, man. When you really think about it. They did this shit for payday loans, man. IOU promissory notes. Promissory notes. Nigga shot a couple videos. He was around the lifestyle for a brief moment. Now look at him. Come on, man. Now look at him. That shit don't look like no confident face. Burns me up now. When your money was coming, Zab coming up talking about free drop. Man, Drop did some bullshit, man. Then you say he ain't do it. This shit crazy. Crazy, bizarre. So, like I said though, while they on recess, I'm gonna let it play on, let this shit play. But while they on recess though, this what I'm saying. So, Straight Drop, I already said he ain't gonna testify. Straight Drop, it's levels to the shit. Evidently they viewed Cornelius like he was who he was. We can do him how we do him. Drop went and picked up the money. Y'all don't think Drop got the whole huncho? Or he just got his proportion? But he definitely got something. Just go look at his videos after Dolph and just he had some cash on him. It's definitely over with for Drop. He don't even gotta talk. He don't even gotta talk. Ain't nothing to do. It's really right now, his lawyers should be telling him, Sirski, it's time to listen, man. It's ugly. That's all his lawyers be telling him. It don't look good, son. Govon, they probably did run a play, but it backfired. It backfired. You see what I'm saying? It backfired. Yeah. So, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Going back to it. Yeah, I've been heard that. But listen, like I said, they still in Govon. Govon probably at Taco Bell right now, so we gonna leave Govon alone. You see what I'm saying? I fuck around, go grab me some highway and Govon might be in there. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna leave Govon out the Late Bloomer podcast right there. We ain't gonna talk about Govon too, but Govon he out of the bat right there, man. Govon really on lunch break. You see what I'm saying? To me, it backfired, Guala. To me, it backfired. Nah, I'm just being real. Shit, Govon probably shit at a restaurant I like to go to. Shit, he wanted to be a famous rapper for sure. He definitely wanted to be famous. No, but like this is what I'm saying. That shit backfired on everybody. Bruh, Juke lost his life. Him telling y'all got a cone. That shit backfired. Y'all tried to knock $1 million man off. Sloppy with peanuts. With bullshit deals. Like you tried to do it in the city with young niggas or thirsty people. Like, nah, this shit backfired, bro. On everybody. Nobody won. This shit backfired. Look at the terms. You offer the nigga a rap contract, and he talking about it. You offer the nigga somebody who got a habit something, and he talking about it. He telling everything. You offer Govon money. He got a history of doing it, and he told everything. Shit, man, that shit backfired. I ain't died for nothing, bro. That shit backfired, bro. Bruh may not testify, but all the shit he did, you can tell he played a part in it. Right up down to when he talking about it. He did the typical young nigga shit. Do a drill, go in the booth, brag about it. And they did some dumb shit, attached themselves to that. Just respectively. Attach themselves to that. If that man, listen, what they should have did, if that's what they did, man, soon as he came over there to get the money, it should have been the nigga over there to wrap him up. That's how it supposed to went. It should have been a nigga to wrap him up.
That's what you got up there.
This shit back live or something? Cause it was just sad. This back live, y'all. What's going on? I thought I had found a clip where the shit wasn't real. See what I'm saying? See how Straight Drop, see this whole time Straight Drop was in there, he can't go nowhere. They want to try to tell y'all, go on out here eating lunch for real. Roll up, man. Hey, man, stop playing. Hey, shout out to Gold Box, though, man. Nah, shout out to Gold Box. Nah, he ain't gotta testify. This shit over with. I don't think he could do mine good up there and throw himself on the mercy of the court, ask for mercy. That's all. Usually the shooters and usually the shooters and the guy who set up the hit get the most time. What you true though, the mastermind get it too now. He gonna need mercy when he hit classification. That's how they talking in that joint already. Yeah, somebody at Taco Bell, that's what I'm saying. You gotta be fucked up. I ain't fucking with Go Bun, man. You hear me? Go Bun. Hey, man, Late Bloom Podcast, man. We gonna spray a barrel over here, man. We gonna wait till they put cuffs on your ass, sir. For real. Man, they said they talking about it in the prison system already. He gonna need help when he hit classification. I'm just being real. Y'all laughing. I'm serious. They got put anybody there. Hell nah. Hell nah. Shit nah, shit, Bob. You going for hell, this. He needs to go and put down some and truth. I already know about the truth shit. I ain't gonna work probably in the penitentiary. You see what I'm saying? As far as you know how this shit go. It ain't no prison game. He's getting that $7 box. Man, they said the penitentiary is already talking about straight drop, y'all. Like, he gonna need help as soon as he hit classification. So that's a fun fact. I'm just saying, man. I like to move around. Hey, listen, real talk. About 7 months ago, back when I had talked about Stan G and Go Bun, it do respect, man. When I was just talking about, I didn't see the sense of them doing it. Like, they really couldn't talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? All right. So somebody that I've been knowing hit me up and was telling me that, like I told you, I had made a post. It was like a conversation between me and somebody. They were locked up with Straight Drop and Go Bun in the feds. And one of them got in trouble about a phone, and one of them got in trouble about some weed, but they both told in the feds, though. He like, bro, they gonna tell. Ooh, they been telling. So he like, bro, I seen Go Bun on Lamar. I was like, for real? What he was doing? I'm like, oh, he probably had maximum security, had custody, you can't get to him type shit. I was like, for real, what he was doing, how he was acting. I'm gonna go back and show y'all these messages too and when. I was like, how he was acting. I'm gonna post them on my account. I was like, how he was acting. He like, shit, he was acting like a regular nigga. He like, well, bro, I been knowing Go Bun. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, he about Go Bun age. So he like, I been knowing, bro. So I was like, okay. But the man is out and about, moving along, traveling the same streets we traveling. Little kitchen homies already waiting on y'all. That's crazy. So, man, listen here. I ain't got too much to say about Go Bun Hernandez. You see what I'm saying? His man name Go Bun Hernandez. I ain't got too much to say about Govan Hernandez. Hell no. Govan, a nigga name you grew up with, and you been knowing all your life, named Govan Hernandez. Hell no, man, hell no. Come on, you know it's something to that. Two last names. No, I'm tripping. Yeah, no. I don't know about all that. I wasn't talking about the telling part. I'm just saying. I don't know this nigga. What they doing is that we started back or what? Hold on, man. That ain't what I'm doing. Them might not be current. Try to continue, man.
Would you be interested in collecting 5-figure paychecks for a few hours of work, helping me in your spare time from home?
See what we doing. Y'all still ain't. I ain't seen nobody really say do they think he gonna. Are we back in session though, guys? We back in session. We in the kitchen. We cooking chicken. And this the thing. Why they showing straight drop, but not showing Cornelius? Ain't that strange too? What the fuck are they showing straight drop but won't show Cornelius? Greater discovery. No, they said they had already said they wasn't gonna show the first two witnesses though. So this the thing. He a part of the case though. We know who it is though. That shit don't make sense. I know that, but it don't make sense when we already know what he look like. Why is it for his safety? It don't make sense no more. We know who he is. That shit goofy. Them folks know who you is, bro. That shit goofy as hell. Man, that shit stupid as a motherfucker. Man, that shit stupid. So right now, man, that shit goofy. How it don't make sense, little mama. His face been all on TV. Man, his ass been all on TV. His face is out. You ain't gotta do nothing but go back and look up some shit from 2 months ago. There go his face. That's goofy. Man, them folks using the internet in the penitentiary. Them folks using the internet in the penitentiary. Them folks got computers in the penitentiary. Man. I guess though. My nigga just said they waiting on him in classification. Man, I had a phone in the prison. I kept one. They been exactly. Man, there's somebody from the penitentiary on my live right now. I'm trying to tell y'all, he watching the case with me. The hell y'all talking about? Ain't know who that man ass is. Man, they gonna have a caseworker look his ass up. He ain't getting away. They ain't doing nothing but baking the cake for him. They ain't doing, he got his name. What the fuck? Man, this is the stupidest shit ever. They watching tattoos and everything. Man, you ain't getting away from this shit. You shouldn't have done it. Talking about for your safety. Yeah, shouldn't have done it if you worried. Come on, man. Yeah, shouldn't have done it. And the part about them folks done played. Y'all done let these folks know y'all had hits on everybody. Ooh. 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 It just came out. Ooh. You should have never said that shit. That's the part of the case you should have left out. Y'all had hits on everybody. They know how they look though. The people who they had hits on know how they look. It don't even make sense. You see what I'm saying? They from Memphis. That's what I'm trying to tell you, little mama. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Chocolate. We from Memphis. The people who they had hits on know what his ass look like. It doesn't matter. Man, that shit sound crazy. No folks know what you look like.
Kiana had a cousin named Justin
Man,
Johnson.
I would have never said that shit though.
Y'all click
Oh, you were coming for me that day?
Let's start with the first
Oh. Oh, okay.
November 16th.
That's why Fizzle been so allegedly for entertainment purposes. That's why Fizzle been so hard on them folks' ass still.
17 hours and 8 minutes before the murder.
That's what I'm saying. The streets already be knowing about shit, man. Trust me.
What's that?
That's the white expedition, Ford expedition, pointing to the garage.
And if you're not familiar with the building, this is a little confusing here. You can pause it. So that white expedition was going into a parking garage, is that right?
Yeah.
That parking garage is this structure right here.
That's correct. Parking lot in between.
There's a little parking lot here where cars can also park in, but the actual garage, what we saw the white expedition coming into, was over here. Is that right? Then there's this little walkway thing where it twists around and then comes into the building.
Yes.
Okay. And we see somebody here, gray sweatpants, black hoodie. You can continue to watch. Inside of the building,
Inside of the building.
walking into the door there.
Yes.
White expedition arrives, and then this man comes into the building.
Correct. Dark hoodie, gray sweat, black shoes, white bottom.
He walked here, and then this camera picked him up. There's a bank of elevators back here.
Yes.
This is one of the dumbest crimes committed, man. Like everybody was thinking like young niggas in posters.
Still way back here.
When nobody thinking like no bosses, man. Everybody really tricked themselves off the streets and out of here. Off the streets and in the grave. That's what everybody did with this junk right here, though.
Stop it there.
Niggas stop thinking like bosses and start thinking like little kids.
Man, white expedition comes into the building, walks to the lobby, gets in the elevator, comes up to the floor. The look. Is floor 8.
Line, what it do, G?
What floor does
Shout out to the members, shout out to the moderators, shout out to the subscribers. Double tap the screen, access the like button. I like it. I like it. I like it.
This man has on black shoes, white soles, gray sweatpants. Little emblem on sweatpants.
Logo inside.
We all recognize that enough because it's a Bass Pro hat. So
Yes.
he's got a phone in his hand, maybe some food or something.
Yes.
All right. All right. We are November 16th. So that's the same
First
day.
person snitch get the deal, right? So remember, he said go on snitch. Go on told everything. But that was to the state. They said he was talking to the feds.
It's going to be him coming again. White exposition.
So maybe he talked to the feds.
Now we can see that part of the garage better.
Yeah, Cornelius talked first to the feds. So maybe that's why he don't want his face seen. This ain't gonna be, he ain't gonna be in the state. They might be sending him to the feds.
Just like last time coming in the front.
That make a little more sense right there. Even though the feds,
Obviously,
they know
between
it
last
ain't,
time,
his ass don't
which
get
was a
away.
few hours before this and
But
this
bro
time,
probably be going to the feds. Yeah, right. Don't tell. They ain't say the nigga was slow. They said he got high. Exactly. He snapped back quick. You heard me? Fuck you talking about? You want me to do what? That nigga been into a snicker fast.
It was still playing on our laptop.
Better get that man a sensu bean. For real.
On and off appears to be working.
I think it was at 111.
Straight rookies. Exactly.
There we go. Walking through the back elevators. Sweatpants, shoes, basketball hat, sweatshirt.
Yeah, got that one on mic. Got the mic way over yonder. Okay, Cornelius a sensu bean and he snapped back though.
November 16th. Now, we've passed midnight, so technically we're on the day of the murder.
Correct.
And we're at 2:41 a.m. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And to orient ourselves, the Valero video that we saw of the Mercedes train is going to be after this video. Is that right?
Yeah, he clean
So
now.
241 at Crosstown. Valero video.
Seems like the way they throwing CMG up so fast is almost like you know something to come. I wonder why niggas with all this money, man, when they be knowing they really guilty or could be, why niggas just don't get little and try to get on out of here? Like for real, for real. Ain't no way Diddy supposed to tuck this up in. Ain't no way he supposed to went and even tried to play. He supposed to did what he supposed to get out of here, man. Russell Simmons, him.
out of the elevator.
I was listening to say today, you know, they be wanting their credit. You know, he said he's one of the first people I heard him say Juke got picked up though. So that's what make people feel like Juke was talking. Juke got picked up. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Big Juke was talking. So but that's what make people feel like that. Is it true that Garner deleted his Instagram? I got a couple interviews for that later. Okay.
For the White Expedition.
Correct. Legal.
I already know about that, but he did say that though.
So it's
You know, he did say that.
Whatever happens at Valero happens in about 30 minutes or something.
You know, a lot of folks done said some truth. You know, some people done said a lot of bizarre shit too though.
So leaving the building at
I
2:41.
heard Miss Tamara say some truth.
After the 3 o'clock hour. And now back to the building at 4:48.
Correct.
We are 7 hours to homicide time.
Some people done just been straight bullshit though with this dog case.
That one before it was perfect. There you go. We know that car, don't we?
That's the car we located.
I already know. I see it twice. They picked them up twice. I don't know about more than that. It's gonna be interesting to see if they just continue to talk more about the number 2 and never mention the number 1. For some reason, they making a conscious effort though not to mention the number 1. You can look at that way. It's good or bad. Right? For me personally, I'll be taking heed to this shit
Back in
though.
white
Like,
Mercedes, but also
trying to bake a cake for me.
we'll see closer. I just nailed her.
Yeah. Carrying something.
It's still up. Okay. She not doing talking. I don't know nothing about why Big 30 still. You gotta look.
And back it up just for a second.
I don't know nothing about all this. I ain't trying to put no nigga in jail, Sam. What you mean? Come on, man. What type of prison it is? This case going on right here, so that's why we talking about this. They bringing out the facts and shit right here. We ain't doing nothing there right there.
Got the sweatpants and shoes.
Yeah, you fucking with it, then you go say some old crazy ass shit like this. What you talking about, man?
November 17th, murder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What are we talking about? We talking about what his case going on. What is it talking? It's always you switching the topics and shit. That is crazy. They talking about the dog case, and you talking about Big 30.
For a second.
That is
These
crazy.
people aren't from Memphis. Would it be fair to say
We got YoungDolph going on right now. He talking
10
about
minutes
BigTruDat
to
now.
get from the Crosstown building to McKay's Cookies?
Possibly 10, 15 minutes.
That was crazy. I ain't watching BigTruDat page. I'm saying the trial going on. They talking about that the trial ain't brought him up. You brought him up. I ain't heard the trial say shit about BigTruDat. Now, y'all heard the trial say something? I ain't heard the trial say shit about BigTruDat. You supposed to stand on it. Even you say bullshit. You supposed to stay on it. You one of them. You supposed to. Come on now. You supposed to stand on it. You argue. You supposed to stand on it. I'm not saying you do it. I'm not saying you stand on all type of bullshit, so it won't be the first time. Come on now. Man. Stand on it. Put the strong arm up with it, nigga. Shit. It's bullshit for this topic. That's what I'm talking about. Talk your ass off. It's bullshit for this topic. I actually had a courts brought up 30. Ain't nobody brought up 30 but Savage. Let me get some. Gina will drop. Probably so.
Back up. It's hard for me to see them there. We back it up over the corner.
Something about snitching. I'm happy, bro. I don't know what we were talking about. You ain't, bro.
Sweatpants, sweatshirt. Now we're going to
You
the
ain't, bro. Nah, this shit. Bro, you in, bro. Hell, I was so sincere.
White Mercedes leaving the Crosstown building.
That was a good laugh right there, though.
From these videos, y'all developed a couple of, more than a couple, still shots, is that correct?
But hell nah, I'm too fucking with you, hell nah.
Slowed it down for this one already. Tell me what this
Everybody said we were talking about speech. I don't know what we were talking about. You hear me?
This is a photo of Mercedes Benz with the damage.
I'm just smoking, reading, commenting, and thinking.
We can enter that down just to save somebody's over.
Okay.
This is a picture of
Big block, she loud. What it do? What it do? Here you go. Percocet 30. Oh, yeah. Shit, you might be straight, man.
This is from Crosstown.
You might be straight, man. That's where all that weight coming from. He ain't just, you know what I'm saying? He can't get to him like he used to. You heard what he said he gonna do with his money pretty much.
What is this?
Somebody said pretty much, I think.
Crosstown video of the white Ford Expedition.
We offer that as a statement or something for you?
No objection.
This is a picture of the back of a Ford white Ford Expedition will mark this as exhibit number 55.
That we claim, we done Detroit.
Expedition across town.
The overall smoke, man. My mistake, bro. My bad, bro. For real, my bad. See,
This is a photo of
if you was on topic and I was off topic, my bad, though. For real.
Yeah, the Bass Pro hat on, and the black hoodie, and the sweats with the logo, and the black shoes, and the white toes. And also see a distinctive
And
tattoo
he
on
eating
his
good in that
hand.
motherfucker.
Does he in fact have those tattoos on his hands?
Yes.
We don't
Nah,
know
you
this
would.
is some reason.
You definitely will.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
This is a picture of Justin Johnson on an
You'll
elevator,
guess. You win.
cup and bag in his hand with black hoodie, gray sweatpants, black shoes with white on the top with some sort of tattoo on it. We're marked as exhibit number 56.
Oh, got fatty head. Them Zuzus and Wham Wham, you hear me? Oh, got fatty head. One thing about 201, when I was locked up down there, I did not like, I love the commissary, but like, you can't cook in 201 like you can cook in the penitentiary. Like the penitentiary, I got, yeah, they were doing shit. They were doing shit in the penitentiary though. Like, maybe if I would have spent more time in 201 then, but when I went to 201, I already knew I was going to the penitentiary, so I stayed like a month in 201 and they sent me to the penitentiary. Stingy. I ain't learned how to work that joint to the penitentiary. Only thing I had was like a cheat sheet in 201. That motherfucker was good though.
Johnson carrying a little backpack he has his daughter with him. Appears to be on the phone. Still can see the tattoo on his hand with the
Yeah, man, the penitentiary though. You can whip that shit up.
gray sweats and black shoes.
Got the microwave. That's when I learned you can cook anything in the microwave. Shit. What? The barbecue flavored the microwave.
This is a picture of defendant Justin Johnson with the same clothes on. Black
Yeah, they took him out. Nigga, I was at West High and I was there. Y'all remember I told that episode?
hat on.
Nigga, I was at West High when the nigga took the microwave and beat the officer. They started putting a metal bar around each other though. It happened at West High. He beat it. In unit 10. What unit was it, Block? Unit 10, I want to believe. I beat the shit out of him. I hear what you said, man. I'm seeing what you're saying.
Almost done with you up there.
Yeah, make sure y'all go check. I got a Big Juke episode. I was locked up with Big Juke. You know, I got some good Big Juke episodes. It got took down. It was at 8K. Because I said a person name in there, and she got me flagged. Yeah. She got me flamed. Yeah, Cornelius, he the one that set it off. When he took my girl. Yeah, that episode, nigga. Yeah, that one. Yeah, you remember that one, right?
Where you had two suspects
Yeah.
running away back to the white Mercedes.
Yeah, that was her right there.
Suspect in
Yeah,
dark hoodie,
yeah.
black hoodie with the gray sweats and black shoes.
Yeah, he did.
Pants and shade, blue underwear.
I ain't know you
You
need
also,
something.
you mentioned when we watched the Haven Court two-lane videos about seeing the Bass Pro suspects running and it having a blue look to it.
I ain't cried back.
And you mentioned about the saggy
Yeah,
pants.
man.
And can you see both of those things from the still shots from the murder video?
Can't see both.
Or this is collected.
He did that though.
No objection.
Alright. Two seal photos. The first one.
I don't know what happened. I know I seen him in. I'm about to get into this shit. That's the later. Oh shit.
One of the suspects painted
She wasn't really my girl, but she was just, you know,
the second photo is
focused.
for
I don't know how you just play it. She was doing time with a nigga though. She did a couple years with me.
collected exhibit 58.
So, hybrid. One on. So she was doing time with a nigga too.
Might pass it to you.
Nah, she was like, well, a friend I've been knowing. So she when a couple of females, they had did that thing on the street, you know what I'm saying? I hit her up out the blue. She used to fuck with me sometimes, you know, just letters and shit like that. I hit her up out the blue. And shit, we just tried some shit. I tried some friendship, some relationship, you know. A nigga wasn't coming home like she thought I would. Man, but I was coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. So that way it was. So he taking over. I just said this shit to make it, you know. That's how you see it, my nigga. I can't argue with you. If that's how you see it. I got 2 great years out of ride. Bro, you ain't ride. You ain't grown as hell. I'm talking like I'm 12. I told the story, silly man. The fuck? You could type this shit 1,000 times. Nah, she wasn't white. She wasn't white. I should have just posted that picture without asking her about it. Then y'all would have said what you was. But I did. I haven't did the right way though. Because she was my friend first.
Did y'all become interested
That's all right.
in Mr. Smith?
We did.
And did y'all talk to people around Mr. Smith, including his girlfriend?
We did.
Did you locate any pictures of Mr. Smith in which he was wearing
That's how they be.
that the
They be shy.
assault rifle shooter was wearing at the time of the murder?
Don't be shy.
Pass you this.
Tap the like button.
Pass you this.
Wizard Cleaning Service. Wizard Cleaning Service
Smith, I
LLC.
think at his janitor job at school, is that right?
Yeah, it's I think it was a business or a beauty shop or a salon.
Make sure y'all book with me. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the. Go follow me on Instagram.
Blue gap hoodie, and then to the
Late
right,
Bloomers
still shots.
TV.901.
Correct.
And with the assault rifle, and you can see that same gap hoodie.
Same gap hoodie.
All right, we marked that as state's next number, isn't it?
No objection.
We have 4 still photos in this picture with the suspect wearing a mask and all 4.
Well, we in competition.
4 facing one of them is of his back. The 2 left
Nah, salute to that man. Though. I ain't gonna lie, it's I fool with it.
trash.
I fool
The
with it.
right 2 photos there are
Kinda cool.
the pictures from
Kinda industry decent.
the scene at McKee's on November the 14th. So we'll mark this as exhibit number 15.
How long you been doing it? He probably more advanced with me because I had to go through little hoops and shit right now with my record. So I'm mostly be getting subcontracts more so. I'm trying to work around it, but fuck the subcontract. I need the full, you know what I'm talking about? For real.
Cornelius's fingerprints on the car.
Yes.
Cornelius's
Okay.
gap hoodie. Talking to Cornelius for people around Cornelius. We interested in arresting Cornelius.
Yes.
Cornelius, does he get arrested?
Yes, he does.
Do y'all get in possession of Cornelius's cell phone?
We do.
Do y'all tag that into evidence?
We did.
And do y'all submit that to your people for whatever analysis they can do?
Yes.
And among those people, is that just
Yeah,
Brown?
excellent.
We'll hear from them later in the trial. Justin. Caught on video across town.
Thanks.
Mercedes, expedition, 2-lane apartments. Interested in arresting Justin.
Yes.
Do y'all go to where he lives?
Yes.
Is he there?
No.
Do y'all go to other places looking for him?
Yes, we do.
Is he there?
No.
Is there a citywide manhunt for him?
It was.
Is he found?
Quick, go on.
Found in Memphis?
No. He's found.
Don't erase that. Let's see where this goes. Hold on. Don't erase it. Let's see where this goes. Hey, Mr. Governor, I ain't said nothing about you over here now. You hear me? I know all I see is you probably was at Taco Bell or some shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
Huh.
We were.
People play too much out there.
We Was that found with
Right.
him or somebody else?
That was, I believe that was found.
That was found with his brother.
Man, he so funny as hell.
And did y'all talk to Jamarcus?
Man, give me a goddamn,
Jamarcus turned on the
goddamn
phone
little slushy
over
they
to
got.
y'all?
Fat.
And did y'all get
This is a
some
good line, man.
people? Jason Brown, Dr. Gardner.
We did.
Over fast, some cinnamon twisters up, sir. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Shit. You took a real lunch break.
I
Oh,
forgot to
yeah.
ask you about one Carlstown video.
Come on, the Baja Blaze.
About Mr. Johnson leaving town.
Man, this shit.
November 17th,
My hell
7
no.
hours after the murder.
Told you he work at the wing spot. I like my joint extra crispy, bro. With a little wing, look with wet sauce. He fuck with the Baja Blade. I fuck with the Baja Blade though. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with the Baja
Sometimes it's
Blade.
possible to see it because you're so far
Yeah, we
away.
ain't saying too much about you over here. You hear me?
Different car.
We leaving you out of the shit.
It's
You
the
know what I mean?
Expedition or the Mercedes.
We leaving you out of shit. We gonna wait till you go to court. We ain't talking about you. We just watching. We ain't doing too much. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Shit shaking over here, man. We ain't doing nothing, man. We just watching.
This is that middle ground between the parking garage and the building.
Get a free
And with the
cut
lights and stuff, the blur and everything, things become clearer when we lost the building.
Hey, this the real go-on though? Or you just somebody bullshitting though, for real, for real?
I'm in the yellow hoodie now, right?
Yellow hoodie, correct.
We saw that at Haven Court in 2 lanes, didn't we?
We did.
Okay. So,
So
look,
if you could tell from that video,
appreciate your honesty.
it will show that no longer in the shoes. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
It's just slides.
Yeah. We good lad. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe too on me.
It's 7 hours after the murder.
Yes.
Right. You know, 42 fake out me. Anybody talking about nothing?
And now we're at 8 p.m., approximately 8 hours after the murder. Bags packed.
So let me ask y'all this though. What way would y'all seeing them be like? How would they would have not got? How would they got away with this? What could have been done different for this to been like successful? Like just giving the way they done it. The way they done it, like I said, I feel like this shit was sloppy. Yeah, he the main investigator. Going straight to the airport. Getting rid of the car. They got shot though. They changed the whole plan up. They both had blood stains in the car. In that letter, Cornelius said that they had straight drop blood in the car. Not the jail letter, the letter that he sent to the streets. Yeah, I feel like giving the people who was involved, it ain't no way they wasn't gonna get caught. Cause it wasn't well thought out. It was more so emotions. I just gotta get this nigga. We just gotta get this nigga. This nigga doing too much. Whatever he doing. You know, everybody don't like to rap. Everybody ain't rap beefing and rap dissing and shit though. So he humiliating them. You see what I'm saying? So if it wasn't for Marcus, exactly, this shit would have been a whole lot different. Marcus standing on business. They were supposed to burn the car, but them boys couldn't do it because they you know, shit was hot. So they had to park their motherfucker and get out of there.
Murder weapons ever found? No. Big joke.
It don't look like this when they and one of them do. They shouldn't have never did this shit. They shouldn't have asked no niggas from around the way to do no stupid shit like that.
Big joke is not deceased.
That's basically where they fucked up at. You take down $1 million nigga, you need to get some professional people to do it instead of some bullshit. This ain't no bullshit nigga. You take down $1 million nigga, man, yeah, you can do it for crumbs, but why not? Why? You see what you would get. You see the results behind it.
That's all my questions.
You playing with chimichanga like that, man, you go out of state. Y'all seen Four Brothers. Y'all seen Four Brothers.
Enjoy your lunch, leave all your notes here, don't talk about this case. Drink yourself, I'll see you back at 1:45.
Court stands in recess to 1:45.
Yeah, man, but I'm out of here. I'm gonna get back with y'all. Exactly where you got it from. Yeah, that's where I got it from. I'm gonna get out of here. We've been out here about 2 hours though. I really thought I had stumbled across something new, but that's the same joint. Nah, I'm gonna come back when the case start. I ain't gonna hold y'all on here till the case. The case come back in. The case finna start in a few minutes. I done been out here that long. We gonna ride. Y'all gonna ride. Y'all ready to chop it up? I got a couple of interviews that hold on. The case start in a minute. My bad. I'm happy, man. I be faded and shit, though. I be faded. On that good teeth. Hey, check this out, y'all. They got some new shit going around here. This is for you smokers. And I can promote this because it's legal. It's called THCA. THCA. Hey. Well, you go on over there to Arkansas. You know, that's fine. But I'm just trying to tell y'all about THCA. Go to Exotics 901. Or really, they having this shit at a lot of these smoke shops, though. Really, man, though. They having it. THCA. It's bud, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's THCA is legal. It's a strand. And hey, just go test it out. Go try them out, though. I'm just telling you. There you go. There you go. Facts. Facts. This shit's so small already. This shit. I can't even tell you what I really want to say, bro. For real, for real. Mr. Clout. Yeah, well, you know this shit, Memphis, bro. You know this shit, Memphis, bro. You know this shit, Memphis, man. What are you talking about, Chop? What are you talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm straight. Man, yeah, I'm straight. I promise you. I'm straight. I got a little headache. I'm straight. I smoke like weeds now. I'm in control of this shit. It don't control me. Trust me. I got a little headache though. That's all right. I just be cool. Just be cool. Case finna start. You said bye. What are you talking about? Ain't the cake in the star, Irish in the star, and then. What chocolate? Here we go. Here we go. Ice cream on Friday. Here we go. No, I don't really just be fucking with them gummies though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really fuck with gummies. I like Nah. It ain't the gummies. It's more like the. I do like the gummies, just not them. I like the real candy type of gummies. Like when they be doing them joints like that, I fuck with them. I fool with them now. I like the slushies. I ain't gonna lie. I try the slushie. I normally don't do the drinks and stuff like that, but it's a couple of them drinks and smoothies and little juices that be infused that I fool with though. I ain't gonna lie. I fool with it. I be in full hippie mode. True story. Case will be over in 3 days. Yeah, it really ain't nothing to talk about. You know, bro, they got so much shit going on. They probably telling drop, bro. Like I said, shit, man, it's ugly, sir. What can you really say? What can you say? For Cornelius to tell like that, man, the feds had to step in and get that man a look, bro, whoop the whoop. And that's why he don't want his identity shown, because it makes sense to me now, because, bro, motherfucker know what you look like in the States. For sure. But see, when you go to the feds, you could be on a roller coaster ride. You could be all over the United States. So it's easier to duck in the feds. Like, for sure. It's easier to duck in the feds. But it makes no sense if you go into the States. Bro, you got to go to Nashville where they claim they went. You just went there for classification. There's classification. They just saw your ass. Cut it out. So you got to go there anyway to be classified. Man, ain't no getting off this shit. Ain't no getting away with this joint. And once you get to classification in the States, that's when you're gonna be in the system. And like people like to do, look them up. That's where you're gonna know where you at. You got the CCO. You know what I'm saying? Shit like Whiteville and Harmon County. And then you got the state-owned joints. West High, Trisdale, Northwest, East, South Central, Kearney Center. Now you got Trisdale, you got South Central, you got River Bend, you got River Bend is up there. They got about 4 prisons that's up that way toward Nashville. South Central, Kearney Center, all them. So that's what I'm saying. No sense of having your face in the state. They got the nigga. You need you got to go do a face off. You need some money. They got to change your DNA. It don't even make sense. You hide your face, but they got your full name. And you done been on TV for the last 2 years. Now all of a sudden, the day you speaking and telling everything for security reasons, they want to hide your face. Man, get out of there. Man, it's a lot of Memphis niggas all over, all independent in the state of Tennessee. You see what I'm saying? They gonna be, they everywhere. When we come down to the Memphis shit, it's gonna come down to politics. It's gonna be bigger than Memphis. Exactly. Nashville is the deal breaker. That's where you go to see where you going, man. He in West Half, River Bend. Oh yeah, West Half, River Bend. They got them PC programs though. West Half, River Bend got them PC programs. See, River Bend, you can go up there. I went to River Bend when I had to go get my tooth pulled. So you can go up there and make money though. A lot of niggas go to River Bend and go to like the Annex, I think it is. Annex. See, I ain't do the. I went up to get the tooth pulled. I don't really know. I ain't know they just really had a compound like that. I thought it was just like an annex prison or some shit like that though. Or nah, my fault. I'm lying. That's special need. That's special need. That's special need. That's what I mean. I went to special needs to get my tooth pulled. So, that's what I meant. I take that back. They might send his ass to special needs. Special needs. That's special needs. Man, you go to special needs, then they send you to the college, to the university in the heart of Nashville to get your tooth pulled. So you be having like college students who apprentices and shit like that who be in there assisting the dentist, working on your teeth, stuff like that. Right. They gonna know everything for sure. Tom Bone, what it do? Damn, for real. Don't go back. He getting me. I just started vibes. You know what I mean? He should have had some of that goddamn money he had.
Can we go back on the record?
Court's back in session.
Just real quick, this is by consent.
Did Tony Bone from the ballot?
On the bottom of Exhibit 57, there's some notes that weren't intended for jury review.
Okay.
So the proposal is to wipe these notes off at the bottom of.
Is it Tony Bone from the ballot?
You said 57.
On the bottom of 57.
Okay, so has that been done or you want to?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. This Tony Bone from the ballot, I know something. Yeah, I know I'm gonna keep 100 now. This Tony Bone from the ballot. Dadbury. Okay. Dadbury though. Flag said he can die good. She might know him. I have to look over those type of comments. It's about somebody taking something from me. I just caught on the board. Caught your child with it.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Sergeant Daddy. First, let me just say, I feel for you. I was in that same predicament about 2 years ago. I hope you feel better soon. So, I want to go over some of the things you testified to when you were a direct with the state, okay? A couple of things you talked about is one of the lead detectives on this case was your role anytime you approach a crime scene. Right? I think you testified that you're there to collect facts. Correct. Try to preserve evidence. Correct. Right? So that you can investigate and find out who done it, essentially. Correct? Correct. Agree with me, it's super important when you're going on a crime scene to preserve the crime scene. Correct. Right? Because you don't want to corrupt evidence. Is that correct? You also want to use every avenue possible to try to find evidence. Is that accurate? Okay.
Doing too much.
And so that's why you said you talked about forensic testing. You collect things in a certain way on a crime scene so that you can then provide that to CSI or the TBI.
Shit, they say he won't be all day though.
Is that fair? Now, a couple of things. I'll start with the initial video. I'm going to try to go in chronological order as to how you did it earlier on direct. You talked about the handgun and the rifle, style, assault rifle style weapon in the video. And at one point in time, you said that the handgun.
Oh yeah, with him, you right with him.
Consistent with a 40 caliber.
My trunk open in my car. Hold on.
Probably more accurate to say.
Why niggas just don't close this goddamn?
Correct.
Sit on the book. Oh.
And when you say consistent with a 40 caliber, you're really basing that off of the shell casings you would have found out in the apartment.
I'm gonna go close my trunk in my car.
But there was nothing significant that you can tell from that video that can tell you that's a 40 caliber versus a 9mm versus a 80 or a 45.
Anybody was gonna go behind that for real. Now,
you testified that you never recovered weapons. Correct. And you were asked the question of, in kind of normal course, if you recover bullets from a scene, right, and or casings from a scene, and you have a weapon you can test it against it, you can take the ballistics and they can run testing to see if it matches. Is that correct? Now, even if you don't recover the weapon, is it possible to determine a caliber what potential caliber a fired bullet would have been. So, you know, you pull a fired bullet from the wall at Makita Cookie or from some other place, bullets went. Is there a way to test that? You know, was this a 40 caliber? Is this a 7.62? Is this a 9? Or
This bad musty.
Everybody
David's new fast-acting drop-in tab attracts and traps excess moisture, eliminating musty odors.
of those bullets and/or bullet fragments to determine whether they were 40 caliber or 7.62 rounds.
Are you saying the bullets or the casing?
The bullets.
Bullets. No, I'm not.
Okay. And you also received back into evidence from the medical examiner several bullets and bullet fragments. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And to your knowledge, at any point in time, did anyone try to test those? Not just put them to a firearm because you didn't have a particular firearm, but to determine what caliber of bullets were recovered from this before.
Should possibly get the crimes and whoever took custody of those bullets.
Okay. Or that's possible. You're saying it's possible, but are you aware of any testing? Okay. Now, I want to switch over to Bradley. Right? And you recovered the Mercedes from Bradley. Now, you were asked about video. You had video, because you had video from Makita Cookie, correct? Yes. You had video from Crosstown, and you had video from Valero.
Yes.
And I believe Mr. Haggard asked you, did you canvass the Bradley neighborhood for any video?
Officers camp. We had other investigators that camped in the area.
Taking too long.
And you also, I think, testified that you knew that Hernandez Govan lived across the street from Bradley.
Man.
And you and I think other officers at some point in time interviewed Cornelius Smith. Is that right?
I stay on the 10th floor.
Let me ask you this. Did you go to Mr. Govan's house to see about whether he had camera footage?
Other investigators walked down. We went to his house. Usually walk down, see if they see any cameras to the house outside the house.
And when you say canvas, they knock too, right?
Yes.
Right. It's like, do you have cameras? And at some point in time, you became aware of Mr. Govan as a potential suspect in the case.
Yes.
Right? So that, as Mr. Hagerman's word, you became very interested in him
Yes.
as time went on. Do you recall there being anyone of the officers in the case, you as one of the lead detectives in the case, reporting to you that there were cameras directly across the street from Bradley where the white Mercedes would have been, facing the Bradley property, the abandoned house where the Mercedes was? Do you recall Cornelius Smith in any of his interviews with law enforcement that you can recall ever saying that Hernandez Govan had cameras at his house that faced the Bradley house?
I don't recall that.
And a lot of investigators in this case, right?
Yes.
Working hard to try to find evidence.
Yes.
Correct. I bet you would agree with me if somebody had told you Hernandez Govan has cameras facing where that white car was, you would have been over there, or somebody would have been over there tracking down that.
What y'all eat for lunch today?
Yes.
Right. And you're not aware of, at least right now, whether anybody ever spoke to Mr. Govan specifically and asked him about cameras.
No.
So you said you processed the Mercedes. So there's or others, you know it was processed.
Processing investigators.
And there's a level of processing that occurs while the car's still on Bradley. Is that correct? Or do y'all just hook it up and tow it?
Hook it up and tow it.
Okay.
Process it at another location.
Okay. Now, when you
Is
saw
anybody
the
else supposed to be
vehicle on
testifying
Bradley,
today?
do you remember there being any bullet holes in the car?
I'm not sure. Broken out or something to that effect.
Okay. And to be clear, the window that was broken out, and I can pass you the exhibits, some of these exhibits that were previously marked. One is Exhibit 53, Exhibit 49, and Exhibit 43 of the white Mercedes. They'll kind of give you something to look at, refresh your recollection. In those photographs,
So this is on straight drop behalf, right? Cross-examining for straight drop
Was there broken
behalf.
glass anywhere around the car or in the car that you recall?
I don't recall.
Okay. Now, and I've got one other image here. It's exhibit number 10. It's also of the white Mercedes. Was there any places on that Mercedes that you can remember seeing on the exterior of the car any bullet hole?
Not from the picture.
Now, some of those photographs where the vehicle being processed, the outside of the car has like black powder all over it.
Yes.
Is that done for fingerprint purposes?
Yes.
Okay. And I believe you've already testified to this, but there were several prints recovered from the vehicle. Mr. Smith, Cornelius Smith, Trayon Ingram, and Christian Garner. Mr. Justin Johnson's fingerprints were not recovered from that vehicle, correct? Now, you also were asked about DNA. And I can retrieve those from you if you'd like. You were also asked about DNA. And I believe the question was, there was no DNA evidence or evidence of blood in the car. Okay. Now, to be clear, there was actually DNA testing done, touch DNA testing done on at least 8 places inside the car, right? And they did swabs, is that correct? And that's where tech goes in, and they're swiping different parts of the vehicle to see if there's any DNA that can be detected. Good. Are you aware of what the technician looks for when they decide, like, what areas they're going to swab for DNA?
No, I'm not.
Okay. But as far as you know,
man, when I was listening to that forensic lady, I was like, damn, this shit really crazy.
Reports
That
generated
happened though, like just
about
the
whether DNA
magnitude of shit,
Reports that
pulling up the shirts and.
all right, so your recollection is that there are reports, or was a report, that there was not a DNA match.
I ain't gonna lie.
To the touch DNA. But there was
It like
DNA
this shit back too though.
yes, I guess so.
Okay, and I'm asking you,
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
not telling you, I'm
This
asking you
shit
what you
back too.
recall. Now, when you get DNA results, do they typically, from TBI, when you send them to TBI, they typically come back on on kind of a letter.
Yeah, man, send all them bullet holes and dude's shirt, bro.
Right.
Like,
And in fact,
then, like,
one
they
of the
counted
items-
20 bullet holes in his shirt.
one
That's
of the
just in
items
his
that was
shirt.
recovered from the
Think about the time they got shot in the neck,
was a
arm,
chapstick.
head,
Recall that?
face. Man. For nothing, bro.
And in fact, that chapstick was sent along with the
That shit that just made it real to me listening to her.
The chapstick was sent to the TBI for testing. And came
Damn.
back with a major DNI profile of a male, but couldn't be excluded down to anything beyond a male. You recall that? No. Okay. If I were to show you the report, would it refresh your recollection? Now, do you have any specific knowledge of the touch DNA swabs being sent to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation? All right, so you can't say whether those were actually ever sent.
They do it
Because
real.
if they had been sent, the report that I just showed you would have had something back from them saying either there's no identifiable DNA or there was, and then they would analyze it further, correct? Correct. If that
It's
wasn't
one of my
sent,
favorites as
if
well.
the touch DNA samples weren't sent to the
Right,
further
this drop
testing, you would
load.
agree with me that would be a problem for your investigation. Could be. I mean, because touch DNA, if they recovered something that could point you directly to a person, right? With scientific.
Remember, Cornelius already said in the letter,
This is the
straight
person
drop
that
DNA
touched
was
that
in there.
part of the car.
They already said they both were shot.
You don't know
So-
until you try, right? So you don't know.
They wiped the car down.
These mushrooms make you feel
You can't wipe no car down
better.
for blood
Like
if it's on
a
the
lot better.
seats and shit like that. You have to get that clean.
These mushrooms help you focus while lowering stress, keeping you calm but sharp.
You have to
They
get
reduce
that
bloat.
clean.
Now, you told Mr. Hagerman, and we talked about this, you said, and no evidence of blood in the car. Now, somebody who works in the apartment with you, Sergeant Coburn, he did a lot of the processing of this vehicle, correct? Yeah.
And the brother gonna hit the stand. So the brother coming on today too though.
He even used something called Blue Star. You know what Blue Star is? Yes. What's Blue Star?
It's agent that they use to spray for location of blood inside of our things.
Right. And you would agree with me that Blue Star is something they spray it, they put a light on it, and it'll light up if there's blood or biological material that has been there, correct?
Correct. My knowledge.
And they can even use Blue Star on places where people think they have wiped down or cleaned, and it will still show. Right, that's that horrible thing that they do in the hotel rooms, right? Where they spray. Hear that? Freak everybody out. Yeah. So now, Sergeant Coburn used Blue Star inside the Mercedes, and if you recall, inside of the driver's door, above the armrest.
So they going with they trying to go with the angle that straight drop was set up.
Chemiluminescent.
The plot, the straight up drop. The plot, the set up drop.
Says it here, which is a hard word to say. And he took swabs of that as well. Right. So from what you know of Blue Star, is Blue Star something that if you shine it and it lights up, that's
Is that what they?
typically an indication of blood.
That's the plot they going with. They set up straight drop.
Sure.
It seems like that's what they're trying to imply.
Obviously, who processes for these things. If he swapped it twice, it definitely showed it to be of some evidentiary importance to him to determine is this biological.
Shit.
Would you agree with that? And as you sit here today, are you aware of the results of any testing that came back
What are we
on
talking
the
about?
swaps for the Blue Star?
I don't remember.
Okay. Like we talked about earlier, if
That ain't gonna work.
if you had tested that and it didn't come back, it could have potentially had DNA evidence on it, right? And that would have been
Yeah, when he was shown though, they were trying to say
facts.
it wasn't him physically. Like you couldn't see his face.
And if you
So
if you didn't
they
have
gonna
that,
run with the if it ain't no DNA in the car, and if you couldn't vividly see him physically, his face, then they still, I guess they gonna say they could have been anybody when it was time to actually do it. Even though they got the phones and this and that and all of those shit, they just, I guess that's the best they can come up with. You gotta have a, I guess they fighting.
So the Valero video, you see several different vehicles arrive at Valero. Person I think you identified as Christian Garner. Christian Garner is pumping gas from the white Mercedes. Correct, right? And then he drives that white Mercedes off up to the top of the screen. And then I think you said you see somebody, you can't tell who it is, but you see an individual get out of another vehicle. Christian Garner.
This is really a case where you're damn, you know what I'm saying? Your co-defendant telling everything and they got all the footage. So you got to get up there and try up angle. But this just was a stupid crime though.
Right after that exchange is made, doesn't another car
This just
pull
was a
up
stupid crime.
in front of the white Mercedes and sit for some period of time?
Done in today's time.
And to be fair, you would agree with me, you can't see what's going on with the white Mercedes, who's in the white Mercedes, whether someone got out of and back into the white Mercedes, correct? Correct. And that's definitely something that could have happened. We don't know, but you couldn't see. So then we get to Crosstown. And so
Exactly.
those Crosstown videos, I believe you made the statement that you would see Mr. Johnson arriving in the Mercedes in Crosstown.
Someone.
Or someone wearing, well, let me ask you this, you make my point, right? So you don't know who was in the Mercedes.
See there?
Right. Because, in fairness, the video you saw, that the jury saw, is the video. Like, you can't see who's driving the Mercedes. Right, correct.
That's right, that's what they going with.
You see the Mercedes enter, and there are times when you'll see the person in the gray sweatpants, black, black shoes, black hoodie, walking through the parking garage. Correct. And you don't see the car that person gets in of or out of. Right. Now.
Yeah, when you think about that,
So,
D4 really killed YoungDolph for
Crosstown
nothing,
is a
it's
big
like,
one.
damn,
Correct.
bro.
A lot of cars.
Y'all could have took that
A lot of cars
information
go in
from
and
him.
And you would agree with me that the videos that were shown are confined to intentionally, right?
Yeah,
To focus
shit,
on
for a
when
hard
the Mercedes
time.
comes in and out, when the expedition goes in and out.
Straight Drop got a
But there were
little
other
something, but it wasn't
cars
enough to take down a
going in
million,
and out
man. Still ran
for
up,
those periods of
finna
time.
do an elbow. You know what I'm saying? Cornelius,
And
he got some
you
perks.
would agree
He got
with me that during
a
those
100
periods
pack
of
of
time
perks.
where the white Mercedes He shows the white Mercedes
after
and the
the
video
fact.
come in. You can't see the driver. You can't see the person in the gray sweatpants and the black hoodie, what they get in and out of.
No man life worth
You
nothing.
can't say that that person was ever in that white Mercedes, correct?
No, you can't. It's just the area that the Mercedes parked at is the same area where that person came from.
Well, but can you even see in the video that was shown where the Mercedes parked?
100K.
Just the
I
general
thought it was 100.
Which is the parking garage,
It
which
was
is around
100K.
hundreds and potentially more other vehicles, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So that shit just go back to the Grove Hero. Talking about the 40,000. You know what I'm saying? It was a hit on the whole PRE. They
There is
already
a
knew
point
what
in
was
time in
going
your
on. The
testimony,
streets always
you're
know.
looking at the videos inside Crosstown, specifically inside the elevator, where you specifically identify that person to be Mr. Johnson, based on tattoo, I think. Other characteristics too that you mentioned of tattoo. And in those videos, some of those correspond with times at which you showed the white Mercedes roll in, and then the person in the gray sweatpants, black hoodie walk in, right? One of those times having a little girl.
That ain't nothing but shit.
Now, you would agree with me that during those times,
But it was enough.
when you
Cause
see
they
Mr.
big.
Johnson,
You see what I'm saying? They let you know where a nigga is in their state of life, state of mind.
and other times,
You see what I'm saying? You hear what Cornelius saying, man. It's all about the money. He did this shit on his daughter's birthday.
and has a little girl with him that obviously if
They let you know where a nigga head is,
If what
bro.
the state
For
says
the
is
love
correct,
of money,
yeah,
man. He did this shit
would've
on his daughter's birthday.
also been in that.
How many didn't even have enough time to say, you know, I'm finna spend time with baby girl. $10,000 a piece, yeah, 20. That ain't shit though. Man, YoungDolph life was
Today you testified
100,000.
about
You was bid for
going back to the
100,000.
Makita video and specifically
To split between three people.
You mentioned that when the video was playing and
40,
there were some
40,
still shots put in.
20.
You mentioned something about underwear you thought that matched.
Exactly. See, it was levels to it. That's what I thought too. It's levels. You know, everybody ain't gonna know what everybody
The
know.
person portrayed in the Makita video.
Correct.
Specifically.
And see, maybe everybody.
Gray sweatpants.
That's probably why
Right.
bro felt some
Now,
type of way.
There was a
Maybe like he
timeline
said, tell on
that you also
who. Maybe he found out there was more money involved.
said you recognized of the Tulane apartment video. You recall seeing that?
Yes.
Had various pictures, and it even had like notable things from each picture, right?
It was really this much money.
Would you agree with me that nowhere in that
This shit go
timeline
too
is it
now.
noted that
But it's definitely levels. Cornelius
the
gonna know what he
underwear is the
know.
same
Drop
color
gonna know
as
what he
the
know.
underwear
Go gonna know what he
in the
know.
Makita Puka video?
And then all of them gonna
Is
know
there
a little bit
is there a
about
reason for
everything.
that? Why that wouldn't be in there? Seems like that, you know.
Just it's something that I mentally put in my head when I saw the video there. I saw the video there. Okay. Same clothing, just like the clothing they had on, you know.
And this, what was marked as, I mean, and again, you saw this, you're pulling that from the same video that the jury saw in evidence, correct?
Yes, correct.
And these still shots, which were marked as, oh, okay.
My Plate helps you eat healthier without eating up your budget.
And I just want to be sure that your perspective that you think those are, you say those are blue, number one, and that you think those are, similar to the ones in the Tulane video, it's based off exactly what the jury is seeing. It's based off the video that we saw today and those still images. Okay. And in fact, you're saying did you base it off seeing still images before, or are those still images something you just saw for the first time today after you kind of put that together in your head?
No, so myself.
You'd seen them, investigating the case.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, you're saying based on saying.
Yes.
And it's your testimony.
Could have very well been a setup,
The same color as the Tulane video?
What I visualized, what I saw.
What you saw. Okay. All right. Thank you.
That's two shot.
One moment, you're on.
They both look scared. One just had Draco scared and one had a handgun. Scared, man. A nigga that worked with Draco ain't finna be doing all that fumbling and shit like that. When that junk got the hit, that man could've, shit, they both was scared and nervous. It's just the junk bro had do damage.
You were asked about how long it would take to get from Crosstown to Makita Cookie. I think you said 10, 15 minutes. And obviously possible. And that's something too that, depending on time of day, traffic and everything else could be longer. Could be closer to 10 or around, could be 20, correct, thereabouts. How far away from Makita Cookie is the Bradley Street address where the car was recovered from?
I would say about 2 miles. Give or take.
When you were investigating this case, did you become familiar with the address on Wild Rose Drive? Would have been Cornelius Smith's father's residence?
Correct.
How far would you say that was from Makita Cookie?
Maybe 5 minute drive. Maybe not, probably not that much. So.
Maybe even a little less.
Correct.
Okay. And during your investigation, did you also learn information strike that. Did you ever come across any information about where Mr. Johnson's, the mother of Mr. Johnson's daughter, lived?
Yeah, we got an address, possibly. Okay.
Do you recall that address off the top of your head?
No.
Did you ever do any kind of, did you drive there?
Ever, and we drove to an apartment. She was supposed to be living.
Okay. How far would you say that apartment was from Makita Cookie?
It's a good distance. It's out in Whitehaven area, probably closer to the 2 lane area.
Closer to the 2 lane. And how far away is 2 lane from Makita?
Depending on traffic, interstate to the city, probably about 20 minutes.
Okay. And so, Mr. Johnson's, the mother of his daughter, the one in the video, and presumably in the video in the elevator, was 20 minutes from Kita Cookie. How, you know, and if you don't know the answer to this, but how far would you say that would be from Crosstown, to get from Crosstown to that apartment address out at Whitehaven?
Maybe 15, 20 minutes, I guess.
Okay. Well, no. That's my questions. Thank you, sir.
Just super quick, and something I probably should have explained at the start to some of Mr. Evans' questions. You're retired now, is that correct? And this investigation went on after you retired.
Correct.
Correct. And so this case has two case officers. You for the original, and then Jesse Browning after that.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so there's some things that happened in this investigation, or maybe the testing in this investigation, or whatever decisions that were made would be after you were on the case.
Correct.
All right, and retired.
Yes.
The second thing, are you aware that Blue Star, what Mr. Evans was talking about, also reacts with bleach and cleaning products?
No, I'm not aware.
Okay, and you have not been trained on that substance or anything at all?
I have not.
Okay. That's all my questions for Mr. Evans.
Any recalls?
No.
Thank you, officer. Call your next witness.
Christian Garner, who's in custody. I'm sorry. You hold one minute, wait, sorry. Garner in custody.
Step up here, sir. Face the judge, raise your right hand, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Have a seat. You may take your mask.
Mr. Garner, you don't want to be here, do you?
No, sir.
All right, but go ahead and tell me your name.
Christian Garner.
Spell that first name for me.
K-H-I-S-T-A-N.
Spell the last name.
Garner. G-A-R-N-E-R.
And how old are you?
21.
I want to take you back to 2021, November the 17th. It's the early morning hours of November the 17th, just after 2 o'clock, going on to 3 o'clock a.m., okay? Did you have occasion to go up to the Valero station near the University of Memphis?
Yes, sir.
Where had you been before you got to the Valero station?
I can't tell.
Okay. Was it a neighborhood house?
Yes, sir.
Were you up there with other people?
Yes, sir.
Were you up there with an individual by the name of Treon Ingram?
Yes, sir.
Do you know Treon Ingram?
Yes, sir.
Was he somebody you hung out with?
Yes, sir.
Did you see an individual up at that neighborhood house who you know is straight drop or drop?
I can't tell. I
Okay.
just know when we came to the house, that's who Treon said there was.
Objection. Hearsay.
Sustained.
You came to the neighborhood house, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you saw the individual there. My approach. Who do we approach with regard to objection?
Get the twice daily $6 meal deal. Burger, potato wedges, and a 20-ounce Coke or Pepsi.
Do you like having a P.O. box but are tired of wasting time and money driving to the post office? At iPostal One, we can help. With iPostal One, you can get a real physical street mailing address that's better than a P.O. box for as little as $9.99 a month. Choose an address from thousands in our network. We receive your mail and packages from any carrier, and you can view and manage them through our app or online. This allows you to check your mail from the comfort of your home or anywhere else 24/7. You can easily forward, scan mail content, discard, or even pick up mail on demand. And unlike a P.O. box, you can use your iPostal One address with your business registration. Stop wasting time driving to the post office. Get a digital mailbox from iPostal1.com today.
Car came from?
No, sir.
All right. Are there other people at this neighborhood house?
Yes, sir.
Who are the other people at this neighborhood house?
Straight up.
Straight drop?
Yes, sir.
What'd y'all do at this neighborhood house?
Nothing really.
Okay, were y'all hanging out?
No, sir.
Did Straight Drop come in a car, a different car?
Yeah, truck.
A truck? Let me show you this picture that you've seen before.
Yes, sir.
Is that the truck Straight Drop came in?
Yes, sir.
And is that a white Ford Expedition?
Yes, sir.
There come a point when y'all left the house?
Yes, sir.
When y'all left the house, who was driving the white Mercedes?
I was.
When y'all left the house, did the Infiniti leave the house too?
Yes, sir.
Who was driving the Infiniti? Did he have a passenger with him in the Infiniti?
Yeah, straight truck.
Straight drop? When y'all got to the gas station, what happened?
We got some gas. They talked for a minute. Then we pulled off. They pulled back around. And straight truck got in the Benz we was in. And I got in the Infiniti.
Straight drop got in the white Benz?
Yes, sir.
And did you leave in the Infiniti?
Yes, sir.
Got a picture from the gas station. See if you recognize this picture.
Yes, sir.
Who's in that picture?
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Is that you next to the white Mercedes at the gas station that night?
Yeah.
And let me give you a final picture. Is this another picture you've seen before?
Yes, sir.
What's that a picture of?
And
The Benz you gave who?
Straight drop.
Okay. Did you know what straight drop was gonna do in that Benz?
No, sir.
Did you have any idea at all?
No, sir.
Were you part of this conspiracy at all?
No, sir.
Had you ever talked with anybody about killing Dolph or these other PRE artists?
I want to do that.
Why wouldn't you do that?
I want to do that one. That's my family.
You say that's your family, what's your name?
Christian Garner. That's my family. I want to do that.
Yeah, when you say it's not your family, though, what do you mean? When you talk about family, who are you talking about?
YoungDolph.
YoungDolph?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you did not see YoungDolph as some sort of rival or anything like that?
No, sir.
You wouldn't have been involved in anything like that?
No, sir.
I'd like to introduce those exhibits into evidence at this time, Your Honor.
Did I need to give him a quick look?
My approach.
Objection.
These are actually in order as Mr. Garner identified them on my first sheet.
The first picture is a picture of the white Mercedes with the back end damage. The picture has Christian Garner's name on the bottom, labeled 11/29/21 at 4:01 p.m. It also has written on it in red, the Benz we gave drop at Valero. We'll mark this as exhibit number 60. The next picture is a frontal view of a white Expedition. Written on the bottom, the truck hopped out of before Trayon gave him the Benz. At the house, police found Benz. Christian Garner's name, November 29, 2021, 3:24 p.m. This is exhibit number 61. The next picture is a picture of the white Benz at the gas pump. Somebody standing next to the gas pump. The statement under the picture is, "This is me pumping the gas. Drove to store following Trayon KT." The initials under the bottom. Trayon KT. Christian Garner at the bottom, November 29, 2021, 3:27 p.m. We'll mark that as exhibit number 62. And the last picture is a side view of the Mercedes-Benz. This view is on the passengers. This is view of the driver's side. The written caption under the bottom says, "This is the Benz we gave drop." Christian Garner, November 29, 2020. We'll mark this as exhibit number 63.
The Benz we did drop at Valero, 11/29. The truck drop before Treon gave him the gas at the house where police found the gas. This is me pumping, Nexus said, this is me pumping the gas, drove to the store following Trina. This is the bins we get dropped. Thanks, somebody said it. That's all questions, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon, Mr. Garner.
No.
My name is Luke Evans, and I represent Justin Johnson. I've got a few questions for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm not going to ask you what Treon said, but when you were first asked whether or not you knew whether or not you knew who Treon traded the Mercedes-Benz for, you didn't say Justin Johnson or straight drop.
Yes, sir. It was straight drop,
Okay, and you started to answer by saying Treon told me.
Yeah, when we was at the house, when we went to the store, I seen him. I was in the car with him. I seen him at the store.
So you didn't see him at the house?
No, Treon just told us that's what it was when he got in the Infinity with Treon.
Okay. So you're saying that Treon, you were there, though, no question.
No question, I ain't.
So, how many times have you been interviewed by law enforcement for today?
Too many times.
2 minutes. In relation to this investigation, if that narrows it down any for you, is it still too many times? Or are you just saying one time's too many?
One time, too many.
Sure. Fair enough. So, you've at least been interviewed twice, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you even got spoken to right before you came on the stand by the state, correct? And the first time you talked to law enforcement was on November 23rd, 2021 about this. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
And you told this jury today you had no idea that Mercedes-Benz was stolen.
No, sir.
Now that just isn't true. And you know it's not true, right?
I wasn't been in it. It was stolen.
Okay. What's Treon do for a living?
I can't say it.
I mean, did he have a job that you knew of where he could afford a Benz?
Yes, sir.
He did. What'd he do?
Worked at a garbage truck place.
Okay. Well, I mean, you weren't with Treon when he carjacked it a couple of weeks before. I mean, you and him were tight, right?
If I would have been there, I would have said, you know, I was.
You weren't there?
No, sir.
And you just, I mean, how long you known Trayon?
My whole life.
You known him your whole life.
Yes, sir.
He works at a garbage company,
Yes, sir.
right? He's driving a Benz. How long had you had the Benz?
I can't tell you.
I mean, you hung out with him almost every day, didn't you?
No, sir. You only kind of pick me up when I need a ride.
Did you need a ride the night you say you went over and traded the Benz?
Yes, sir.
Where were you going?
Off Redwood in the mile.
And Trayon was just taking you.
Yes, sir.
Well, what did you think when he was going to trade his nice bought and paid for Mercedes-Benz for an Infiniti Q40?
It's the big. That's what I thought.
Let me ask you this. For Trayon and you riding around in this Benz that you thought he bought and paid for, then carjacked to get it. What did you think when he was riding around with 2 pistols and a Draco in the back?
Text. It's me.
Because that's what he had, right? A Draco style assault rifle.
I can't tell. I just know you had some type of way.
Well, you called it a Draco when you interviewed with law enforcement.
Yeah, it should be.
Right, so that's what it was. And some pistols, right?
It was a lot more than me. There was plenty guns in the car.
And that's what you and Trayon were riding around with.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this. November, at least November 16th, 2021, were you a felon?
No, sir.
What about Trayon?
I can't tell.
You don't know?
No, sir.
Well, when you get to Bradley that night, why do you have to go out and drive the Mercedes?
There was three on told me do pump gas and drive it around. But I didn't even know we was going to give it to the truck. I just know when we came around, when I got down pump gas, we all pulled off. Came back around through the store again, and we gave it to him. I didn't know why, I didn't know what he did it for us, you know, we gave it to him.
And the only time you've been in the car was that night? That Mercedes?
No, sir.
You've been in it before? How many times?
Twice, 3 times. Just wanted to kick a ride when I called Tree on.
Right. What about, did you ever have to get anything out of the trunk for it? Or did you just get in the front seats and, you know, in the passenger seat, in and out?
Yeah, my wallet.
You had to get your wallet out of the trunk?
Yeah, no, it wasn't in the trunk. It was in the car.
Okay. What about the trunk? Did you ever go in the trunk?
No, sir.
Never went in the trunk?
No, sir.
Never touched the trunk?
No, sir.
You know, well, you knew there was tags from multiple states in that trunk of that car, right?
No, sir.
You got any change of tags that night?
No, sir.
Okay.
I have no idea what the tag was trying to do. I didn't even know nothing about it. One thing I did was be in the car and go places that I want them to take.
You said you thought Trayon had bought that Mercedes, right?
I didn't say that. I just said I didn't know where he got it from.
I think earlier you said you thought he bought it. He had a job.
Yeah, I just said he got a job. I didn't say he bought it.
Okay.
I said I didn't know where he got it from.
Because you knew him to steal cars too, didn't you?
No, sir.
You didn't tell police that you knew Trayon took a stolen Infiniti and a Challenger?
No, sir. One thing I can say is I told him we had an Infiniti. We ain't have no.
Make us your new game day headquarters. We have the biggest screens, all the games you want to watch, the best game day food, and your favorite ice cold pints. Get in the game at a pin play destination. Sponsored by ESPN Bet.
Thanks.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Still crazy.
Now, when you first got interviewed by the cops in this case, you told them you'd never been in that Mercedes, right?
One time I told them I'd never been in the Mercedes when the dog died. I didn't have no idea what happened. I told them I was in the Mercedes, but just wanted to get a ride. That's all I told them.
All right. You didn't tell them. What about Valero? They asked you if you'd ever been to Valero.
They showed me the pictures of me at Valero. That's when I told them this were when they were gave it the truck.
But before they showed you that picture, you said you had never been at.
I done fell asleep on
Valero gas
his
station in Hop.
I didn't even want to tell them nothing really because I didn't have no
That's funny to me.
You even were shown a
Yeah, I'm
picture
finna
of
get up
yourself
out this
pumping
joint.
gas.
No
and
matter.
you didn't know who that person was, right?
Yes, sir.